Picture this: a busy grocery store in Seoul. A toddler drops his snack on the floor and starts to cry. The Korean mother does not panic. She does not bribe. She does not raise her voice. She simply kneels down, looks him in the eyes, and waits. And within seconds, the crying stops. No punishment, no reward, no drama, just calm. If you have ever wondered why Korean children seem so emotionally balanced, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you will have the exact method Korean parents have used for generations, and you can start tonight. Now, let us talk about what most Western parents do, and it is not their fault. When a child melts down, the instinct is to fix it fast. You redirect, you warn, you count to 3, and when nothing works, the voice gets louder. And for a moment it works, but tomorrow it happens again. And the day after. Because here's the truth most parenting books miss. You are not solving the problem. You are only postponing it. The child is learning one thing, that big feelings are dangerous. But in Korea, there is a parenting philosophy that changes everything. It begins with one word, Nunchi. In Korean culture, Nunchi means the ability to read the emotions in the room and respond with deep sensitivity. It is not a rule. It is not a technique. It is a way of truly seeing your child. Korean parents are not trying to stop the tantrum. They are trying to understand what their child's body is communicating before the explosion even begins. They read the early signs, the tension in the shoulders, the lip that starts to quiver, the energy that shifts in the room. And here is what neuroscience tells us about why this works. Researchers at Seoul National University and child development institutes worldwide have studied emotional regulation in children for decades. Their finding is clear. Children do not throw tantrums to be difficult. Their brain literally cannot self-regulate yet. The part of the brain responsible for emotional control is not fully developed until age 25. So when your child is screaming over a broken cracker, they are not being manipulative. They are having a neurological emergency, and they need your nervous system to rescue theirs. So how exactly do Korean parents do this? It comes down to 3 practices passed through generations. The first is called Gamssi, quiet observation before reaction. When a Korean mother sees the storm coming, her very first move is not to speak. It is to slow her body down, lower her energy, and simply observe. The second practice is Hamkke, which means together. Korean parents do not send a child away to calm down alone in their room. They stay. They sit right beside them on the floor. They breathe with them. The message their body sends is simple. You are not alone in this feeling. The third and most powerful practice is Kibun, emotional attunement. Before any words, Korean parents name out loud what the child is feeling. Not stop crying, but you are really frustrated right now. That felt unfair to you. And those words do something remarkable inside the child's brain. Now let us put both approaches side by side. Same situation. Child screaming because the sandwich was cut the wrong way. Western response, stop it. It tastes exactly the same. You are being ridiculous. Korean response, mother kneels, breathes, places hand on child's back, and says, you really wanted it whole. That disappointed you? One response adds fuel to the fire. One response puts it out. Not because the Korean mother is more patient by nature, but because she was taught from childhood that emotions are not problems to be fixed. They are signals to be understood. Here is what this looks like 6 months after you start using this approach. Your child comes home from school, throws their bag down, and bursts into tears. The old version of you would have said, what happened? Why are you crying? Use your words. But now you simply kneel down, breathe slowly, and wait. And within seconds, your child crawls into your lap and the whole story comes pouring out. The friend who was unkind, the moment they felt left out. They tell you everything because you have proven over and over in small, quiet moments that their feelings are completely safe with you. That is not just tantrum management. That is trust. Korean children do not throw fewer tantrums because they feel less. They throw fewer tantrums because they feel more understood. And a child who feels truly understood has no reason to scream louder. Nunchi, Gamssi, Hamkke, Kibun. These are not Korean secrets. These are human truths that every parent already knows deep down inside. So here is your challenge. The next time you feel that familiar panic rising inside, before you speak, before you react, just pause, kneel down, breathe slowly, and try just one sentence. I can see you are really upset right now. That is your starting point. That is exactly where trust begins. If this gave you something real to think about tonight, share it with another parent who needs to hear it. And if you want to learn more about how the world's wisest cultures raise emotionally strong and confident children, subscribe, because there is so much more coming very soon.